Welcome to Rita's Room. I'm Rita, and this is my room, your spiritual electronic salon, where we do the exercise of staying awake, using affirmations, guided meditation, and breathing in that we are enough. So, this is the third part of a trilogy, the Passage Trilogy, and this is the week that we are going to work with confidence. So confidence, this is the Passage series, and part one of the Passage series was about a new relationship with ourselves. It was the feeling of isolation and loneliness so that we can know that we're connected to all that is by emerging, evolving, hoping, and freedom. Then part two, we had a new look at relationships. We live the qualities of healthy relationships as joy, kindness, love, and patience, which were the 4 modules of part two. And part three is to provide ourselves and our world with security, peace, confidence, and trust. So this is it. We're coming to the ending of our series, and we're working with confidence. And we're working with the bodies, because every week we work with a different body, and this week we're working with the emotional body, water, and we are on the west, just where that sun sets. So let's begin with this week's affirmations. The universe supports me. I have an important purpose. Everything is good in my life. I am capable of great things. All right, so we're supported by the universe. Everything is good in our life, and we're capable of great things. So that's pretty cool. And you know, each week I like to do Hatha, because Hatha is about breathing in that we're enough. And you know, we're working through and we're getting out of that place where we're even going to need Hatha, because we're becoming so powerful in our understanding of self and in our understanding that we're good people and that we want to have peace and that that's what we're going to create. We have the confidence in believing that we have the ability to become and achieve or acquire whatever we want. So with that understanding, because we went from awareness to understanding and we're now moving into and realizing wisdom, you know, Hatha isn't going to be something that we need to do on a regular basis to get ourselves back from feeling not good enough to feeling enough. But we're going to do it tonight. We're going to do it for the rest of the series, because wherever that moment is of feeling not good enough, we want to clear it out. We want to clear it out right here and right now. So let's do Hatha. Inhale deeply. I have enough. Exhale fully. I am enough. Inhale deeply. I do enough. Exhale fully. I achieve enough. Inhale deeply. I have enough. Exhale fully. I am enough. Inhale deeply. I do enough. Exhale fully. I achieve enough. And one more time. Inhale deeply. I have enough. Exhale fully. I am enough. Inhale deeply. I do enough. Exhale fully. I achieve enough. All right, so I'm having a little interesting doing my thing here tonight, and our meditation tonight is Flicker of Light. So I'm feeling a little flickery here, but you know, we're moving to the close of this series, a big series. You know, there were 12, and there's going to be one more. and the one more is trust. And I always like to see how I'm, because I get this inspiration, I write down the words, I feel it, and then I see how it all fits together, and it's very, very powerful. So you gain strength and courage and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. What's that quote? We'll do it later. But that's very, very powerful. Confidence, trust in, and the reliance upon self-confidence. You trust in or rely upon yourself, believing that you have the ability to become, achieve, or acquire whatever you want. This series is about connecting to and knowing that we are all one. And that's how we're healing the planet, because it's our choice to create peace on this planet in our lifetime. And we're doing it together each week in Reader's Room right here when we do these affirmations, which we're going to go ahead and do again. The universe supports me. I have an important purpose. Everything is good in my life. I am capable of great things. All right, so we're working with water, the emotional body, and our meditation is going to be about a swirling light, a giant flame. It slices through everything in your past. It opens up the way for opportunities and new treasures to enter. You and your higher self are going to merge into now, and you're going to see in front of you the glory of the day. You're going to realize the beauty and the love in your life and in your world, and you're going to know that you are never alone. You're going to never feel loneliness again. So let's do this week's meditation, a flicker of light. I just drift away and close my eyes so I can bring visuals to you that are about your sense of togetherness and how you're going to come together with the universe. And 5, drifting down into a deep, altered state of consciousness. Drifting down into a deep, altered state of consciousness. And 5, 4, counting down, 3, descending, 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 and 2, and 1. Find yourself in a safe place, a beautiful, safe place of your design. You may have been here before, or perhaps not. It doesn't matter. Something very special is going to happen here today. Something very, very special. You are standing still with your arms raised, and a white light, a very sharp, piercing white light, is directed straight at your third eye. Feel the white light moving into your body, cleansing you, emptying you out. All the stress, all the tension, all of the mind chatter is just going away, and there's an emptiness. You can feel totally empty now. Empty of all manipulation, all control. All of that energy that depletes you of your power. All of the energy that depletes you of your power is releasing out of your pores, through your cells, out of your pores, just like a vapor, as this white light fills you up and pushes out, pushes out, pushes out. All of that negativity, all of that stress, it pushes it out, it pushes it out. And you feel so much better as the light fills you up, and you feel so good. And you can feel the light filling you up.
and your throat feels clear, and your shoulders feel strong, and your arms feel like they can fly, open up like wings, and your chest is opening up, and your heart chakra is filling up with this white light, and the solar plexus, that center of your power. That center of your power is so nice. It feels healing. You can feel it like a healing light. You can feel like you're healing now. And the second and the first and the deep-rooted part of you, down to your toes. And out of the mist before you, you can see coming toward you a great white horse. A great white horse is running toward you, galloping, 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 galloping toward you. You feel this strange sense of beauty, a strange sense of beauty as you wait. The horse is picking up speed, and you're allowing and accepting and receiving. And you have opened yourself up to receive. There's nothing going on in your mind. You have no thoughts, no fears, no apprehension. Pure, pure, pure. You are filled with the innocence and the vulnerability that allows you the intimacy as you come together and merge with your higher self, who now is descending off of this horse, this beautiful white horse. And your higher self is sitting in front of you, standing there right in front of you. And you open up your arms, and they open up their arms, and you embrace. And you can feel the love. And behind them you can see a light, a tiny flicker of light, a tiny flicker of light that comes closer and gets larger and larger and larger until it's the size of your higher self, and it fills up your higher self with this glowing light so that your higher self now looks enormously beautiful and light and light and light, and the aura around them, the golden light around your higher self, and the golden light coming from behind your higher self and filling up your higher self and filling up your higher self, and the white light within you and the white light within you, and the two lights begin to touch, and the two lights begin to touch, and there's an explosion of feeling, and there's an explosion of emotion as these two lights, this white light within you and this golden light of your higher self, start to merge and start to merge and start to merge, and they connect and they start to swirl around, and you can see this tornado of light. You can see this tornado of light right in the center as your arms are around each other. As your arms are around each other, this light is in the center of the two of you, swirling and swirling and swirling and swirling. And the white light and the gold light become one. And just like a giant blade, they begin to slice through everything. They begin to slice through everything in your path ahead of you, opening up the way for opportunities, opening up the way for new treasures to enter into your life. The togetherness, this joining together of the light which is the essence of you and the light which is the essence of your higher self, as you and your higher self have merged. You and the part of you that is your soul have merged into now. Coming from your future, have merged into now. Yes. And you can see in front of you the glory of the day. The glory of the days ahead of you as you begin this path of healing. Everything in your vision is now healed so that you can realize the beauty and the love. Everything in your vision is healed so that you can realize the beauty and the love. And you can feel it. You can feel yourself knowing that you're never alone. Knowing that you'll never, ever, ever be alone or feel loneliness again. That's right. That's right. You are together as one. You are together as one and will never be alone or sense loneliness again in your life. For your life is a path. Your life is a path and you are a bright light on that path. You are opening up the pathway for others to follow, to move through. You are opening up the pathway for others to walk through. As you tread in the unknown, as you jump into the abyss, you feel it, feel it, feel it. I am a powerful being of light. 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 Light, 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 light. The light leads you into the future, into a doorway, through a doorway, into an empty space that you fill up with this light. And the light continues to wrap itself around you and through you. And you and your higher self are together as one. Place your hands in front of you, grounding yourself, taking a deep breath and grounding yourself. And in a moment, you'll be back in your body, full of enthusiasm, full of a brightness that you've never experienced before and will stay to you forevermore. And so it is. And 1. Counting up from 1 to 5, and you'll be back in your body. And 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're back in the room.
Back. That was a powerful, powerful meditation. Flickering light. You are working with water, the emotional body from the West, and we are focusing our attention on confidence. A swirling light, a giant flame sliced through everything in your past. It opened up the way for opportunities and new treasures to enter, and you merged with your higher self. You can now see in the glory of the day, and you realize the beauty and the love in your life and in your world. You know that you are never alone. You never feel loneliness again. Flicker of light. Fabulous, fabulous. Knowing all of these wonderful things is what we're here doing here in all of these different half hours that we spend together. This half hour that we spend together, we're working together. It's a spiritual electronic salon. We're making a choice, a conscious choice, to come together as a community to choose peace on this planet in our lifetime. And you know, every week I like to bring a quote. So let's look at this week's quote. All right. You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. Eleanor Roosevelt. All right. Strength and courage and confidence. That's what we're working on. Strength, courage, and confidence. And the way that we get it is to look fear in the face. Because, you know, let's talk about fear, all right? Fear is part of our makeup. It's an innate ability that we have to send an alarm. It's an intuitive alarm. But, you know, I like to liken it to an alarm because then I can use this analogy of in the morning, the alarm clock goes off, and maybe you do a snooze thing and it goes off again. But once you're up, you shut it off. You don't carry around an alarm clock going off all day long. So that's the same thing with fear. Fear is an alarm, and you have a sudden feeling of fear. You go downstairs, you check around, you see if there's a reason, and then you can let it go if there is no reason. And if there is a reason, okay, let's say you're worried about something, you're fearful about something, and you think that you have a really good reason for this fear, that you should be in this worry, because if you don't, then you're not a good person or whatever it is. And you look it in the face and you realize that, well, you know what, right now everything is okay. In this moment, everything is okay. And what I could do with that fear, instead of holding on to it and making it more and making it real and giving it energy and support, I could say to myself, you know what? I don't choose to have that occur, whatever it is you're afraid of. I don't choose for that to occur, so I have the power. I have the thoughts, the feelings, the beliefs. I can change my thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. I can make new decisions and new choices, and I can have the confidence. I can have the confidence in myself that I can handle anything that shows up. And you know what's going to happen? The universe is going to change whatever is going on that could bring that fearful something to you, and it's going to not be there, because it's not going to have to be there, because you're doing the thinking and you're doing the feeling and you're making the choices and the decisions, and you're holding an attitude that's changing your beliefs, and the belief is what you're attached to. So if you change your belief, you change what you're attached to, and your reality changes. That's a good deal. That's a good deal any way you look at it, because you're the only one who has any power over that. And you're going to do something good for yourself, right? You're going to do something good for your family and your friends and the world. You're going to put out positive thoughts. So, all right, let's say this week's affirmations again. The universe supports me. I have an important purpose. Everything is good in my life. I am capable of great things. All right, so the universe supports you. You know that. Let's talk about purpose a little bit, all right? Let's talk about purpose, because if people come to me and they say, oh, I just want to know what my purpose is. Can you tell me what my purpose is in life so I can start working on it? You know, I'll tell you what your purpose is. Your purpose is simply to work on yourself. Whatever you do that deems you knowing more about who you really are is productivity, and is all that you really need to do, because the muse or the art or the creativity or the genius that you are, whatever that is, that's going to show up into some kind of form that you're going to put out into the world, is going to show up once you get clear that your only real true purpose is to help yourself, to be a better person and to learn how to do that using the understanding that you created all, because that gives you the power. It gives you the power to change your reality and to make your reality a better place for yourself and for everybody in it. And you're going to choose peace, you're going to choose security, you're going to choose confidence, you're going to choose trust, you're going to make those choices. So we talk about the raw materials, as Oris likes to call them, the raw materials. And you know, everybody is basically saying the same thing. You use the vocabulary that works for you, that you identify with, that you feel in, you know, congruency with, so that you can do this work by facing your present moment, facing each moment, facing your fear in the moment, facing each moment with the confidence to know that you can handle anything from your four bodies, you know, from the physical, from the mental, from the spiritual, from the emotional, that you have everything that you need, and that the universe loves and approves of you and is going to only give you what you ask for, and you're going to ask for good and beauty and wonderfulness, because that's who you are. You're beautiful. Yes, you are. You are beautiful, and you do have an important purpose. And I know that. And I'm Rita, and I love you, and I'll see you next time.
And the fifth age of